And most time when people talk about security on our pillow, it's not about putting people on the street to man people with guns. The real security is when people are in power. This lawmaker has been able to empower through technical vocational education more than 300 young individuals of our district into several basic skills. Today, they are fending for themselves.
When you talk about empowerment, is it that he owned a vocational school?
Let me hold you there, and you're coming.
Yeah.
So that is empowerment. Let me go to another portion of what I'm saying on empowerment. Today, if you go to the district, there's a place called Bokota. You know the market women? That's Sumo Mulbah. There was a dilapidated structure that they call market years back. When this young surface and steel leader took over, the market women came to him for renovation of that facility. He sent his technical team to assess the situation, and they brought the report back at the office. He said, no, from what I'm seeing here, we can't go for renovation. We can go for rebuilding. Today, the people of Bogota, by extension, the Pueblo community, which is the biggest community in Electoral Division 3, they can boast of a modern market financed single-handedly by this lawmaker. That district development fund, naturally from the pocket of the lawmaker, Honorable Sumo Mulbah. I should take it to the roundabout. Most people will say, why are you always at the roundabout? Yes, because that is the beauty of our central square in our district. That is the attraction of our district. This lawmaker, for the first time, have done what public work should do, have done what PCC should do. If you go to the square today, that where all young people go to introduce themselves, the internet facility. I mean, it's a mile.
Is there an internet facility there?
Yes, there's an internet facility.
Open up to every citizen?
Open up to everybody. Once you go there, you access, you talk to the management team. Because normally they change the password because at times people abuse the facility.
Okay.
So regularly they have their own internal control mechanism. They change password.
Is there something attached?
Yeah, I think to my collection is something around maybe $20.
LD. Okay.
The students come, so no, they come around. So most times you see the play, it's so crowded. So I'm in the because they play like that's more juju player. Well, they play part of the day. But students who in the public schools, even our public school. We are short of library, but they come there to do the research.
District number 3 that I know, one of the many challenges in district number 3 will be the issue about security, and that boils to the proliferation of ghettos and drug dealers in the country. That's what I'm saying, especially in that area. You talked about the Puebla and Corinto Bay, Johnsonville, and now they took the rehab center, right? Around the Johnsonville, and there. What the lawmaker is doing, especially when it has to do with the fight against drugs. Are there notable interventions from the lawmaker in the district to tackle drugs, especially with the young people?
Yes, Joekai. Yes. Willie, sorry. There have been series of interventions as it relates to the fight against drugs in our district, especially from the office of the lawmaker. If you can recall, sometime last year, the end of last year, this lawmaker led the process at the rehab center, wherein he provided materials for those disadvantaged youth. But more besides, let me tell you the issue about drugs and how our office on the reset agenda see the fight against drugs. The fight against drugs, the first job, let me tell you, Bagan, is about capacity building. The fight against drugs is about capacity. Almost like the answer say the adult money is the double workshop. So in our vision that we are actualizing, we are doing a technical college. Joekai, when you get the young people based into technical skills, when they acquire these skills, you give them something small to start their own ventures. Joekai, the issue of drug will be history. Joekai,
is that a path that the district is on?
Joekai, that is the path. that the district is on.
How soon should we expect the completion of this?
Boca,
Because these are some of the things that politicians capitalize on, probably to win an election. Probably
Boca,
you want to say, so now,
how soon
can we expect
that? How soon is now? This lawmaker on the reset agenda is not waiting for that college to be completed. As I speak to you, Joekai, in March of this year, which is some 2-3 weeks from now, we will be putting out not less than 300 young individuals that have been trained into basic skills so that they can go and fend for themselves. How soon? Joekai, take your camera right now and go to the district administrative building. This office is not waiting for that college to be completed. We have started at low skills. And when that college is completed, Joekai, maybe you'll come to do electrical engineering. So the how soon is now.
It shows that there's no time frame before we cross over to your point. It shows that there's no time frame
attached
or the lawmaker has not even decided on when that project will be completed. Or perhaps he wants to keep it and when we close up to elections, project.
But here's the thing, and that is the issue about the public policy, like my boss always say. The first thing you want to look at, the ceiling, the financial trench. That project, it will surprise you to know that technical college is valued at over $300,000 and that is a legislative project. Which means that is what he promised the people of District Number 3, that if you let me, I'm going to build our people capacity through infrastructure development and through capacity building. Infrastructure development has to start with the construction of the facility and then we go to capacity building. So on the infrastructure aspect, like I said, we have 6-year mandate. He didn't tell the people of District Number 3 that I will build college in 1 month or in 100 days. On his 6 years mandate, that college is going to be completed with glass. Where every when you reach there, you say, is this in District Number 3, Painesville? The Zogo community? Yes, that is the community and that is the district that college is being built. It was surprising to know that with the low funding from national government, this lawmaker, the office of Honorable Sumo Mulbah, initiated, which means started the process of that construction. It's a 3-story facility. The entire foundation and basement was handled single-handedly by this lawmaker, valued at a little over $12,000. And then some funding came in through the legislative pool fund on a lease. And then it was to do the wall elevation. And then in a 2 different time, we're going to start the first slab, wall elevation, and then another slab for the other elevation based on
I'm afraid that
the cash flow.
Will not be completed in the next 2 years or so.
Joekai, really, Punch FM, if God be our helper, if that project is not completed within time under this mandate, Joekai, as chief of staff, you think I will have faith? Joekai and Willie and the Punch FM and those followers ready. Honorable Mulbah, who have this big vision, who is energetic and workaholic, if that project is not completed within time, you think you have faith? Mind you, he's going for re-election.
Yeah, okay. But they haven't got time to say that. So
let's come to the brother out there, Toti man. I'll begin this morning to take your bait. There's this notion amongst those that oppose the lawmaker in the district. They believe that your boss is not comfortable with criticisms. They believe that whenever he's being criticized, he tends to use his power, maybe to calm down those that are criticizing or those that provide the criticism. Is this the reality with your boss, that he's not comfortable with criticism?
So before I speak to that, I just want to expand a little bit on the human capacity building.
Okay.
Joekai talks about the 300 students at the trade school, and we also have 40 students at the MVTC. MVTI will have a student there. We have 2 students at Stella Maris, and we have more than 150 students in the various high schools in District Number 3. So the issue about our boss not being comfortable. Sumo is someone that accept criticism, right? He accept criticism constructively, and he's open up. Before, if you will sit and say to yourself, anyone will say to themselves that everything people say about me should just be the positive, then it means that you're ready to fall. And which of course he takes that into serious consideration. Someone is open up to criticism. But this is the thing. There's a difference between accusation and allegation, right? And that's where most of our colleagues get things mixed up, right? They will not allege that this you are involved in this. Like for instance, someone came and said that someone is a drug dealer. That's accusation. On this, a government that takes the issue of drugs very serious, and you say that Sumo Mulbah because he's a politician, so you say anything? No, say things right that you can substantiate. But in the absence of that, anybody will say anything, and we say no. Someone is open up. He's open up to criticism, but people come instead of criticizing, right, or positively. No, they just say anything.
So your own criticism should be positive. That's all right. That's all you need. That shouldn't be anything going against him. Is that what you're pushing?
No, I'm not pushing that.
So probably you want to take the district on as a single man show. Nobody should criticize the man because criticizing him become a taboo in the district, right?
No, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying here is, I try to lay the basis between allegation and accusation, right? I can say on Mulbah, right, with no proof that he is a drugs addict, right? And I call that criticism. No, that is not criticism.
Okay.
That is not criticism. I'm accusing of something that you have proof of, right? So until the young generation at this time try to understand the issue of criticism, we will be accusing people just in the name of animal opposition or in the name of criticizing people, right? But you accusing them.
Yeah, well, Harris, my point here is that for instance, I can't say, maybe Harry, you just did up, man. Once Harry know that you're not just did up, there's no issue about that. Most especially a lawmaker, you should be expecting some of these things to happen, though.
Where Baka for that
come in there?
yeah, you want to come in?
You see, I take it back at that statement.
Let me just trust it.
Wherein somebody just come and accuse you of being a drug dealer because you are a politician, because you are a lawmaker, you just let it slide. If we must build a country, we should build it from somewhere.
Okay.
I think the Supreme Court just recently set a precedent. If you say something that cannot be substantiated, brother, the law must take a course.
So you mean that in a district,
so once if you come to me and accuse me of being a drug dealer or a thief, meaning you have already a proof. So when I take you to court, that's not the issue of me being, an office staff or Honorable Mulbah, or because he's a lawmaker, you just come and make, outlandish statement, you walk away scot-free. No, that's not politics. Politics should be based on issues. But nowadays in Liberia, our politics is based on personal attack.
Are these some of the challenges that you guys are facing in the district?
And this is the problem, of District 3. Just just a handful of people. Not everybody. Initially, I said the people of District 3, they are a resilient group of people. But in a society, you always have bad apples. So the bad apples that we have, just a handful of them, they are the ones that are causing noise all around. And they are going nowhere.
Have you guys tried reaching out to some of your critics that probably they want to come on board? You talk about reconciliation. You have reconciled. You have brought in some people from the opposition. But there are some guys that see that they understand that no matter what it is, Mr. Sumo Mulbah and his office staff are not waiting to accept them on board.
Okay, let me just hold you there quickly, right?
Yeah.
Honor Pillar 1, like the COS talked about.
Yeah.
The reunification. The first thing we ever did right after the election concluded and we were announced winner, we called everybody. We put all hands on deck. Come, let us work together, right? Like he said, we had a retreat, right? On Henry Refeed. We called everybody, all of the political actors. Some showed up and some did not. We even incorporated people who, went against us. They used invectives. There were allegations that we are like this, we are like that. We brought them on board. So if we can do that, what makes you think we will be chasing after people because you created that? No, we are not chasing after people. We are open to work with everyone in the district. Whether you support the Honorable Mulbah or not, we are open to work with everyone. But again, some people, when you incorporate them, they are not coming with the intention, of working with you. Some are coming to undermine you. So you have to be careful with those people. But in nutshell, whether you are coming to undermine us or whatsoever, we are open to work with everyone in the district. But my only issue is that when people come to the political limelight to say things, let them come with fight, right? And I think that's where we are dragging now. We sat down, we listened to some political actors in the district. They came to your studio, they started spitting out in the radios just for attention, right?
We will get to that.
I know, because your question you asked about us not accepting people.
We'll get to
These
that.
are some of the
Let me
issues.
just follow up quickly.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know of there was a case with the office of the lawmaker and some youth in the district that relative to the allegation accusation that Tutuma mentioned. How far is that case? You want to bring up to speed? I remember very well that the lawmaker's office said they were taking some issues where some other youth that branded the office of the lawmaker or the lawmaker in particular as doing drugs. How far is that case?
Harris, you see, our lawmaker, like we said, he's a selfless person. Sometimes these things happen. You as a leader, you want to take action, and again, you look at where you came from and where you want to go. So that issue that you just talked about, where young people branded the lawmaker,
let me speak to that, David. I think it's in relation to my case.
Your case. It was not the lawmaker. It was his case. Yeah.
So Boga again and Bele, that is the society we find ourselves. And sometimes when people know that you are strong or you have a strong team, and they try to penetrate.
Okay.
And they see no avenue for penetration. The next thing they want to do is to get involved into spreading lies and being propagandistic. You understand? So it was surprising to know that our own young colleagues, when they didn't find a way out, the next thing that they ran to was to inform the public that the COS, Master C. Joekai P. Flomo, is a drug dealer. And he doing drugs at his house.
Yeah.
Okay. You say we imported this. On this, our government, drugs, first degree felony. Someone feel that because they can measure with you at a certain level, let's tarnish his reputation. And then you say, oh, Joekai, you see as the imported this, or Sumo Mulbah or see to leave it. Okay. If you accuse me falsely, I will take you to court. And the guys that did it, they are young people. They are young people of the district. You know what I did? I didn't go to medicine, man. I went to the law. And you know what the law said? The law said they lie on me. And they must bear the consequences. Today, before I leave, by the time I drop, I come in text, I come in transfer to you a communication of apology. Who went to the court? A lawyer, they got on their knees. You know what I mean? You brought a lawyer.
Mm-hmm.
And then they say that the president lawyer, they brought a lawyer. The lawyer joined him, the guy in question, to get on their knees to apologize. And I said, apology is not enough.
You need a communication.
I need an official paper. And then we can go to the court. As I speak to you, they have done everything. I haven't taken a case from court. They're on parole.
let me come in, boy.
On parole.
I love the way you say it. District number 3 is noted as one of the few districts that have not elected a city representative twice. I think you had Bill, was that Bill Trawe? Yeah, it was Bill Trawe. You have Bashir and now Representative Mulbah. A lot of you guys have been around the politics of District number 3. Have you been able, and this question across the board, have you been able to individually first understand the reasons why the district have not elected a sitting representative twice? And if you guys have identified, what exactly are you telling your boss? I mean, what exactly are you saying to him? Because I know there will be a need for re-election. What are you telling him? The mistakes that those representatives of the past made. Are you at any point in time providing the pieces of advice to the lawmaker?
Yeah, let me before my colleague come in, let me, I am a researcher, right? And I researched the problem over the past time, what has been the cause of lawmaker not retaining and what have you. I came out with 3 key things.
Okay.
That has been the problem.
Mm-hmm.
Number 1, in district number 3, when you are carrying on development,
mm-hmm.
match your development with desire.
Okay.
Right? You can build the last skyscraper in district number 3. When you forget about desire, you are wasting your time. 3, visibility. Now, which is why you see our detractors, those guys that were defeated massively, when you see them coming back,
mm-hmm.
making statements, they have understood that, Honorable Mulbah is following these 3 things that other past lawmakers did not do. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So, Honorable Mulbah is carrying on development from the day, prior to us winning election. We have been visible, carrying on development. If it is now road rehabilitation, we are in the area of education. If it is not infrastructure development, we are visible in the communities, reaching out to the people, meeting their needs.
Mm-hmm.
Many people, the way the politics is like in Liberia is that when you become a lawmaker, when somebody is getting married, it is your responsibility. When somebody dies, they expect you to go there and give money.
Get breath.
That's it. Right?
But you got changing that.
So it is difficult to change that. Because those are things that have been entrenched into our people, right?
Mm-hmm.
Politically now. So Honorable Mulbah is doing all of these things. So the guys, they feel that there is no life for them come 2029. Because these were things that people complain about.
Is he going to contest in 2029?
He will be a formidable candidate. We are going to break it down.
Is that a discussion? Is that I don't know if you have.
I am not mentioning my words.
Harry, right? You can remember one time he in a conversation with us, he said, "My man,
I am not mentioning my words.
The lawyer, too much.
Honorable Mulbah is going to be a formidable candidate. You see the 3 guys here? In 2023, we were the one in studio. We were the one in the communities. People are getting the same message.
Yeah.
And we are the one today in studio telling you that we are going to break the dead law. We have identified the problems, right? Those issues that necessitated lawmaker now returning, we have identified it and we are tackling it. So our opponents, they are like, wow, if we don't come to start spreading lies, right? Raising, allegations,
Which will not help.
It will not help. So like I said, in district number 3, build the last skyscraper, be the largest talker. Right?
You can succeed.
You will not succeed if you can't do those 3 things. And like the COS said, we have had lawmakers coming and lawmakers going. How many of them have actually, perfected their other function that has to do with lawmaking? How many of them? Just under 2 years, or just say 2 years, some months, right? Honorable Mulbah has put forward more than 3 bills. You talk about the World Economic Crime Code, resolution that the president acted on, right? Today we have an office of what? The World Economic Crime Code. We also look at 16.1. That is the hottest on the block. 16.1, the Decent Work Act, trying to amend portion of of the Decent Work Act. That is the 16.1 to talk about workers, remuneration and all those things, right? Job creation. Recently, you also saw his oversight responsibility, how he perfected it when he put on the floor to invite the public work minister to provide statistical data on the alien labor, right? And this alien work permit and what have you, right? Did we see that in the past? No. Over the time we have had money eaters and bobo lawmakers in district number 3, but this man, he does not just sit there. We are not seeing the money, but development is ongoing. He made mention of the technical college, right? In 2024, in the budget, the government put 100,000 in the budget. But the 100,000, we had a budget line there. We had 100,000 go to the budget district? For the district. Okay. But it did not reach the district. Later on, what was allocated was $50,000.
And I want to reach the district.
Of the 50,000, the money did not go to the lawmaker. It went to Liz. Liz took 13% for operational costs. Right? The remaining money, I think $39,000, Liz was the one, after we submitted our project, and that is the procedure, and we told Liz that we had a resolution, the district, people decided that they want a technical college. And we submitted it, Liz brought her contractors, and the place, you have gone there. And you can see, and prior to the project starting, we did a basement on our own. And I remember using school money to do the basement. So when the money came in, listen or contractor, and the project's there. The money did not go to the lawmaker. And that is the frustrating part. People do not read in this country. There's a adage that says if you want to have something for a librarian, just put it in pen and paper.
Okay, so
people will not read. So sometimes it sounds frustrating when we hear people making statements. People who we expect to know better. People who we expect that, they sometimes understand public policy. Even though some of them pretend to understand public policy, but they do not understand anything.
All right.
They only make allegations.
Okay, that crosses over to, and I'll ask you this specific question. Heading a scholarship committee. I stand to be corrected here. If people or those that are not supporters of Honorable Sumo Mulbah and they are residents of the district, do apply for any of the scholarship, is it open up to them?
So our office, we don't look at supporters and those are not supporters. We look at district number 3, right? So our scholarships, like for instance, the recruitment for the 40% at NVTC.
Yeah. We
told the community leaders to call their black leaders, and they did their own vetting, right? And turn those names over to us. So the issue of our scholarship, applying for our scholarship, it is drawn to community leaders.
Okay, so, is that done by the office of the law?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it's not done. Then on the issue about district number 3 not re-electing candidate, let me give you an example. Honorable Bashir, the former lawmaker, came to power based on road connectivity. He promised the people that you're going to keep their road. After you're elected, he left road connectivity. So one of the reasons why people are not re-elected in district number 3 is that it is when you tell the people, look, I'm going to do X, Y, and Z, and you don't live up to it, and you go and do another thing, they don't regard you. So Honorable Mulbah is in the note of that. And that's the reason why today see because during the campaign, we promised the people the technical college. Today, we are on the issue of technical college. we came to power on seeing road connectivity. Today, we are still doing our road connectivity. And Honorable Mulbah, when I think that I've made people that to be re-elected, the issue about them not listening. Honorable Mulbah is a listening lawmaker.
Okay.
So with those things and listening to people, because before you carry anything development in anywhere, you gotta know what the people want. Therefore, you say Morrissey Farm. Morrissey Farm to all why it is true that you have done our role, but we need a bridge here. Last year, we did a morning bridge
To ease the flooding.
to ease the flooding in Morrissey Farm. To ease the flooding in Morrissey Farm. So those are things that we look at, we listen to the people what they want, their need, what they desire, right? And we go to them with it. Yeah.
It brings me to a point in the 2003 elections, in district number 3.
No Fangalo contested in 2023 election.
They did not contest it?
No Fangalo contested in district number 3 representative election in 2023.
We are talking.
I said to be corrected.
No, that's it. That's the one okay.
That's only same one okay.
Yeah, the one okay.
So no Fangalo contested
All right.
in district number 3
So
in
he knew was
2023
still one
election.
okay. Yeah.
So we should go for nomenclature audit.
Well, I felt it was the same, but then I was not familiar.
No Fangalo contested. Yeah.
T.
No
Wonoke
Fangalo.
was a former candidate in the district.
Okay.
He said that he will send a communication to the lawmakers for a few reasons. One, he wants to understand, and the people of District Number 3 want to understand their district development fund, if there is any. What the lawmaker is doing with that district development fund, he wants to know. He also said in that communication that the lawmaker went on to unilaterally, delisted the District Development Council and replace it with people that he was very confident with, that the lawmaker is very confident with, those ones that he's able to influence, and they are the ones currently occupying the District Development Council. Those allegations, he said, will be very seriously treated.
But it.
No, I'm coming to the point. Has the lawmaker's office received a communication from Wonoke to those effects? And what will the lawmaker office do in an instance where those communications are sent to him?
So, but thanks for the question. You know, we having nomenclature crosses here. Because at one point you say Fangalo, and to the best of my recollection, there was no Fangalo. The only Fangalo that I know, it was Tobo Fangalo T, who contested in the most recent by-election, the senatorial by-election.
Also,
he made a guy, he lost identity. So, let's speak. He's a citizen of Liberia anyway, so let's speak. And we find ourselves in a public space, and we are answerable to citizens, whether you are from the district, whether you are from Nimba, Sano, we are answerable. That is the public space we find ourselves. But here's the thing. I have followed the track record of the Fangalo you are talking about. Yes, to my recollection, he was in your studio some days back.
And you listen to him.
And when I follow his track record, I know he's for his record, he says he's a human rights advocate.
Yeah, he's a human rights advocate.
Yes, but you cannot be a human rights advocate and you tell lies to the people. You give misleading information to the people, because truthful information is a key fundamental human rights subject. Go to Article 19. What
did he lie about? When you talk about lying, what did he lie about?
When I didn't really follow when he was in studio, but I later on followed his presentation. Like Betty said, he said that the lawmaker had received district development fund and he haven't answered to his people. For the record, let me inform the public as chief of staff in the office of the reset agenda. This lawmaker under Sumo Mulbah haven't received a dime since taking over in 2024 of January. Whether it is district development fund or whether it is social development fund, this lawmaker haven't received a dime.
So the technical school that you said Lace is doing, where did that money come from?
It's a legislative project implemented by Lace.
Okay.
For social development fund, like previous lawmaker received, this lawmaker like I'm a team. I'm not speaking here as Mustard C.
Mhm.
I'm speaking here as the chief of staff in the office of this selfless leader. The office of the lawmaker, for the record that I have as chief of staff, we haven't received a dime from national government that have impacted our people in terms of district development fund or social development fund. So let's just have that.
So he lied on that.
He's a liar.
Okay. So
And you know what is important also?
mhm.
He wants to be a leader because he's not a leader. The Fangalo guy, because I know from research, the only thing I've been involved with is one, I know Foundation for Human Rights Defense, and they are not even defending human rights. They live on grants. They don't fend for themselves. In the case of Sumo Mulbah, who turn nothing into something, they live on grants, and that is their life. I wish you were even living on loan. I would take it serious. Because anybody living on loan, when you pay your debt, maybe we can trust you. We can trust that guy. Let's go to the DDC. The next thing he said that Honorable Mulbah dissolved. And I brought documents to show. I will leave all the documents with the press. Honorable Mulbah dissolved the DDC. Is Brother Fangalo serious? You know, before you come out with this kind of allegation or statements, it go you fast check. And I'm disappointed. But again, I'm not disappointed. Because I mean that his staff. He lied about everything. He was the guy who came to this district in 2023 to run. You know what he did?
Yeah.
He said he will carry the district people on bus ride. If your people know you and you know your people, you need to take them on bus ride to show them your achievement? No. Honorable Mulbah didn't take the people of district number 3 on bus ride in 2023. He was pointing at breaches. He was pointing at rehabilitation of roads.
He walked them to go point out breaches, right?
The people were seeing it.
Okay.
The people were seeing it. The people were seeing solar lights across the district. The people were seeing 4-part bridges being built across the district. The people were seeing road rehabilitations. The people were seeing scholarship given to their children. On Brother Fangalo, when he came, he rented the NTA buses or these yellow Cherubim buses and said, my people, you can make your own bus ride, and that's one of the reasons he failed.
Is it one of the persons that you guys are really afraid of contesting in district number 3?
Joekai,
Yeah.
you know what the thing about politics? It's competition. Joekai will find ourselves in a democratic space. People must compete and contest. You know what's important? It's about your strategic and your strategic plan. In district number 3, until after 2035, nobody can defeat Sumo. So I talk about re-election. 2029 is just another re-election. 2035 there will be another re-election.
Okay, so
And then
let me ask you this question about
So let me end on the DDC. So what he said that the DDC was dissolved by Honorable Mulbah, I'm going to leave a document here with you to counter that is false. In fact, the current DDC that we have in our district development council, there have been some shift based on their election. The same very people. The guy who is currently...
So the election that got into power, was it spearheaded by the lawmaker?
No. But the thing people need to understand.
Because since when he took power, it took less than a time. He asked them to go for election. Well, probably he wanted to use people or that he have control over. That's why.
But here's the thing: when this lawmaker took over in January of 2024, like any manager, when you come to a place, you also want to have a turnover note to understand the status of the place you are taking over. And the office of this lawmaker initiated that process. The office of the lawmaker wanted to know the district account that is being managed by the District Development Council. Now the office of his predecessor, Honorable Mulbah predecessor, said they didn't manage the district account. The district account is being managed, and that is by law. Even in the local government act, even in our 2011 district constitution. So he wanted to know the district account. He wanted to also know the district asset, among other things. And when he brought the issue of the turnover to the guys that were there, they were acting because all of their tenure had expired by law. They should serve for a 4-year period, which of course was an issue. They took a back. They said, "Oh, but we were working with your predecessor. He didn't ask all these things. He didn't ask us to go for election, although by law, even by our district constitution, community leaders should go for election after every 4 years. But some of them have been there since 1990. Will you believe it? Even before the formation of this district, of our district number 3, you have a leader who have been in that position as chairman of a committee since 1990. So the lawmaker said, Let us put internal control around these things. And then you're asking about why lawmakers fail. If you don't put internal control around these things, that's the foundation for your failure.
You know,
Am I you, Joekai? When people get used to doing the wrong things over and over, you know how a low are the right thing.
You know, Harris,
So
from the chief of office start explanation, you can sense that the lawmaker want to have control over everything. Like for instance, the DDC, other things within the district should be about him. That's what I observed.
No, your observation is wrong.
Okay.
Joekai, to win election or retain in district number 3, it's not to be in bed with DDC.
Okay.
To win election and retain in district number 3, it's not to be in bed with community chairperson. You know what is it? It's to be in bed with the people of the district. So the issue of Joekai, you think this lawmaker, with all due respect to our community leaders, of which we hold in high esteem, you think it's Sumo Mulbah much retain? You think our community leader can make you retain? You think that DDC?
So they are not important.
They are very important. I said with all due
DDC and community
respect.
leaders are not
I said with
important.
all due respect to our community leaders, if this lawmaker want to retain, you think he gotta be in bed with DDC, community chairperson? He should be in bed with the masses of our people. That is the desire that my
Okay, before
I
don't go there from
before we get to the land, can I ask you this question specifically? Because elections in 2023, there were lots of names that came out. I mean, in district number 3 that protested election. Your boss was fortunate to be elected by the people. We've gone 2 years now. The 3 we're in. Is there anyone rising up in the district that you have noticed? Is there any desire of building in the district that the office of the lawmaker have identified? Because mind you, in as much as you say there should be a competition, you don't want to overlook your opponent. I think the last time I listened to a name was Zawu is developing interest in the position as well. Are there names currently in
Zawu Gibson?
No, that's not. No.
Oh.
Yeah, even Noah Zawu Gibson as well. I mean, I have listened to rumors that Noah Zawu Gibson also is expressing interest. I know my good friend Zawu. Zawu Woruba. No, Noah can you audition?
Noah is in district number 2.
Noah can be district number 3.
Let me get response to that quickly. You see, why it is true that in politics you shouldn't overlook your opponent, but currently in district number 3, we only have attention seekers, and one of them is Fangalo or Tobo, because he still suffering from identity crisis. In district number 3, he contested as T1K Tobo. Then he moved on to Nima Kante, he contested as T1K Fangalo. Right? A man who stays suffering from identity crisis cannot be taken seriously. Some of the allegations that he raised and some of the things that he wants to know about, I expect him to know. Okay. On the issue of this district development fund, he knows that it is not a lawmaker that controls that money. And this is a challenge. There is no lawmaker in the Republic of Liberia in 2024, because that's the only time they have, that money has been allocated for district development, purpose, right? The 55th. No member of the 55th National Legislature has received money directly into their account to carry on project, or have gone through the list, right? So some of those things that Fangalo or Tobo is raising, because I'm still kind of confused to know his true identity, right?
Fangalo.
Whether he's Fangalo or he's Tobo, because if you change a name, it should be through court proceedings. When did he change the name from Tobo to Fangalo? We need to know the people, because this man is talking about accountability. Okay, no, so he needs to be accountable to himself.
Okay, so let me ask
when you talk about accountability, when you are not accountable to yourself, how will you be talking about accountability?
Okay, let's go. Let me ask.
Is there any record, court records of he changing his name?
Maybe he do have. He don't need to come and show it to. He don't need to come and show it to you.
We need to know it. He wants to be a leader.
He don't need to come to show it to you.
No, he wants to be a leader. He must be accountable to the people.
Probably he have done. But let me ask this question.
But do you have record to that effect?
Okay, like I said, probably he have done. But let me ask this question. Have there been a point in time wherein Mr. Fangalo have come over to the district office to request him using that particular facility, and he will charge $400 USD?
You see, that is a local government issue, right?
Yeah.
I don't want to dive into it too much, but here's what I will tell you. At the town hall, even Pinsville Town Hall, they have their how do you call it, different programs there.
Yeah.
When you want to rent the area, they have the fees. I have no idea as to when he has gone there to book the town hall for usage. The place for everyone.
How much does it cost? How much does it cost
Alright.
for an hour? Because he said he went there just for 1 hour and you were charged 400.
People conduct wedding, people have
The
reception,
question
people
is
have programs.
how much does it cost to?
Which is why I said that is a local government issue. I'm not privileged with the amount. Maybe the COS or my colleague will tell you.
He said he contacted one of you guys here to use it.
So Boga, here's the thing. Maybe that's some of the thing that getting your man Fangalo angry. When he was contesting the senatorial election in Lima, he contacted one of his special assistant, one woman, that they should reach out to me so that I can reach out to the lawmaker for some assistance to help him for electoral process. And when he made that request,
Mr. Fangolo reached out to you
he reached out to me
to ask for an assistance
when he was contesting the election
in Lima.
in Lima. He
Okay.
reached out to me and I informed our chief. Oh yes, your brother say he's in the process there and he need your assistance,
What was that assistance?
financial assistance.
Okay, so my question, my question hasn't been answered. Did he reach out to you guys asking for the usage of the facility? And you guys
No,
invested
no,
$400.
I see.
But this is a very serious situation.
Yes.
Are you saying that Fangaro, prior to him contesting in Lima, had reached out to you?
Not prior. When the campaign was
He
on,
reached out to the lawmaker
he reached out to the lawmaker through me.
for assistance.
Through one of his special assistants, one woman. Woman gave my number to him. He called me.
Was that true of phone call or
Through a
through a
phone,
message?
through phone conversation.
Okay.
That he needed the assistant, his trainer, and he needed assistant from Honorable Mulbah. And I informed the chief.
Then where?
But then the chief was traveling to Guangzhou, China.
Was he assisted by that time?
I cannot speak to that. The chief and himself can speak to that, but I know that. And I see maybe it didn't materialize, so some anger have been building over time. But let's go to the issue of the year. I have here in my possession the district administrative framework, the structure for the management of the town hall. I'm going to leave this copy. When we talk, we'll leave evidence. So I'm going to leave this copy. So that copy, we'll reach to this one. That copy will inform you whether the office of the representative, I'm talking about Sumo Mulbah, whether the office of the representative of district number 3 have any fish to fry in a month that is in charge. I'm not saying Sumo Mulbah. Whether the office of the representative of district number 3, that is the structural framework there of the town hall management.
Let just hold you right there. It was important that we bring Mr. Fangaro on. This is part of the work that we do. And sorry for picking up out of a surprise, Mr. Wonoke Fangaro. But it is important. We have the office of the district number 3 lawmaker on our radio this morning, and there are specific allegations that they pointed out, of which we thought to call you this morning. Was there any point in time during your campaign in Lima for the senatorial by-election that you reached out to the lawmaker of district number 3 for financial assistance?
That's outrageous. That's outrageous. What money does Mo have for me? I mean, that makes no sense. How can I reach out? How does that even make sense? I'm Joekai Fanga. How can I reach out to a Sumo Mulbah? I mean, come on, man, guys. Come on, man. Come on, man.
It's important to us that we get it clarity.
Because the chief of office staff,
He reached out begging. He called me personally as chief of staff.
the chief of staff,
We'll give you the time.
the chief of staff of Representative Mulbah in Joekai said you personally reached out to him through your special assistance that the lawmaker office should make some intervention to fund your campaign activities.
He called to beg.
Let me say this to you. He said that the lawmaker offered, right?
Ask him whether he placed call to the chief of staff.
Let him conclude. Go ahead, Mr. Fangalo.
And they should start that.
Let me tell you, Joekai, you and I do not have an issue. Let us understand. I'm from District 3. You were a gentleman. My team and I have respect for you. Please do not allow this issue of political differences
Speak to the issue, man.
to become a fight between you and I. We do not have such right.
Speak truth. Just speak the truth. It's not a fight. Speak truth.
Number two, my office had reached out to me when I was going to run in Nimba. They have said to me, Honorable, we want you to have a conversation with the lawmaker of District Number 3.
You don't even have an office.
Hey, we'll come.
But now,
Okay.
somebody keep interrupting me.
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry, go ahead.
Especially since now you are going to Nimba.
Mm-hmm.
There are people here in the district who are your supporters who do not want you to forget about this district. So we think that you and the lawmaker should work together.
Mm.
That is what my office staff said to me. And then I said to him that on the day that Sumo was announced by the National Elections Commission, I called him from the United States to congratulate him and to say to him that I look forward to working with him. So I am still available. It's up to him. And then they asked me, will you be willing to speak with his team? I said, I do not mind. I am standing right where I stood when I communicated. I believe you, Joekai, you placed the call after Wama talked to you. I am standing exactly where, after you and Wama spoke, when you called me where I'm standing now. And I said to you that it will be my pleasure
Stop it.
to work with the lawmaker. That's exactly what I said to you.
It was not about financial assistance. It was
Parker is asking. So the call was never for financial assistance.
How is it possible?
Call the bag,
Come on,
man.
man. Here's the thing. I don't want to brag or anything. I'm not going to do that on radio because there are people that are facing serious financial difficult times in this country. So I'm not going to come on the radio and talk about my worth, my net worth, and my value. I'm not going to do that. It's not necessary. But people who know me, they will know that it's absolutely no sense for me to go to some lawmaker that represents him for financial help. How does that make sense? Do you understand? I took a radio tour, not a radio tour. I took a media tour. During the time a week before the election, I went across Montserrat County with the media. People from Joekai were there. People from Boke were there. AFBC they were there, and so many different online platforms. They were there, and I said to them, "What I want to do here is different from what like young people are used to. A lot of people they get to office and suddenly they have all these big projects.
Okay.
So I want to show you that I am currently constructing a university, and when this university is completed, and I believe I can say it of you,
Is the university in District Number 3?
the university is not in District Number 3. It is in what is now District Number 1. But let me be clear. I did not start these projects for political expediency.
Okay.
I started these projects as the executive director of the International Foundation for Human Rights Defense so that I can help Liberian people. We will have a bus station in District Number 3 where we will bus people from there to the university.
Okay.
If I want to do a political project, it would have been concentrated in District Number 3. Let me just go here quickly here, Walker. I want to stay here. The issue between Sumo and I is not personal. If it were personal, it would have began early in 2024 when he took office.
But Small have no issue with you.
To see whether he will live through.
If you have issues, Small have no issue with you.
The promises that he made to people, all these guys that he's saying on the radio, people that are making social media posts, and he's not I'm not responding to them because it's not necessary. The issue I have is about accountability and transparency.
Okay.
When you have jobs of what belongs to the public, then the public have the right to demand accountability.
Okay.
Number one, quickly here, 1 second. Number one, here's what I think. I say to you today that number one, the leadership of the town hall, the pipeline town hall, that leadership was installed through inappropriate procedure, in violation of good order. And therefore, all of the resources that they have generated since they've been in office, we will demand an audit. Number one. Number two, we are saying here unequivocally on your radio today, on this day, that we know that the lawmaker of District Number 3 has involved himself with the District Development Funds process. Okay? And therefore, we want to know since January 2024 how much money has been received for district development projects in District Number 3. This is the cry of the people, and this is
Okay, we
Thank you.
press the time. Thank you
That-
so kind for picking our calls. Okay,
oh,
Baka, you listen. He
Boga,
said,
Yeah, he
call-
said he said the cause, man, about finance.
that is not. He ended by saying that is the crowd of the people for accountability.
Okay.
That
So,
is not the people crowd. That is
so we were-
that is his pitiful crowd.
We will take the number call for 2 minutes.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm seeing
yeah,
you calling. Yeah, let's do it. We have at least 10 more minutes. I'm saying 6 more minutes to wrap up. At least 10 minutes after 9, we will take our second guest. I talked with him already.
Okay.
Okay, so we have the lawmaker on. I just put him through there. I
Yeah,
believe he
Honorable Sumo Mulbah, good morning. Welcome to the show.
Good morning. I have another show to be on, the 2 events by 9:10. But I would like to do some clarity and to throw some emphasis on what Fangalo said. Again, I have no issue with Fangalo. Fangalo is just like any other citizen in the Republic of Liberia. He's not from our district. But let me just make it clear. He talking about transparency. I would like to know whether he has the moral value of being transparent. Because if you have the moral value of being transparent, we have that 1 year. The Constitution says 1 year of domicile, and this young man ran in Lima County. That should no transparency issue. But let me just tackle those issues. When you are using allegation or a myth on people, you have to have empirical evidence to show to the public. I think those guys in the studio came to do small work, and they came with a lot of evidence. So I think for Kyle, I will be on the radio today to show those evidence.
Okay, so Mr. Mulbah, let me ask you this question. Yeah, let me just ask you this question quickly. We don't have much of time. Mr. Mulbah, did Mr. Fangalo reach out to you for financial assistance?
Yeah, he did.
He did?
He did. We even spoke on the phone.
Wow.
So the issue of the county development form, your may need to go and really look at the local government act of 2018. Let me go to 2.1 FG. You will see there, we are not responsible to implement, to extend those amounts for the county development form. It's good that you have control over the local government act, then you will be able to say what you want to say to our people from the district. But with that, you better need to go and read the local government act very well, read the district constitution,
Okay.
and you will take it later.
Did you give him the assistance?
The assistance when he asks you.
The question I had issue with him, I want him not to go to Lima County at all. That was fraud. Very fraud, right? But when you leave from your county, that's just exact 1 year. You're running in Lima County, it is against the Constitution.
Okay.
You cannot support people against the Constitution.
Okay.
You are still with the rule of law.
Thank you so much. We take the 2 calls quickly. 2 calls, 0778.
We press with time.
Yeah, we press with time. 0778 665 699. Let's take this person here quickly. Good morning. Welcome. Yeah, welcome. Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm. Okay. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. Let's take this person. We are pressed with time. Good morning, welcome. Yeah, go ahead. Mm. Mm-hmm.
Because we have to be sincere and nationalistic to our people, and we take to take on national political office. I think I'm extremely disappointed in Mr. Fangalo or Fangalo whatsoever. No, you cannot continue to do the last people. The business of the personal critical. When Mr. Fangalo went to Lima, I was one person that decided many of his own people to buy a lawsuit against Mr. Fangalo. For criminal teachers, because
Okay. All right. Thank you. No, thank you so much. Thank you, my brother. Thank you. Let's take the last caller here quickly. 0778 6 is 5699. We are pressed with time. The guys have to conclude quickly. Then, yeah, we can take. Okay, let's take this person. Okay, the person. This one here. Good morning. Welcome. Good morning. Okay. Okay. All right. You need to. Okay. Thanks so much. We have to go, guys. Let's begin wrapping up from here. Ed, you guys listen to the callers. You listen to Mr. Fangalo. Just a minute.
All right. Thank you very much. And in our possession, we have the ruling from the magisterial court, the magisterial court. His Honor Melvin Bag gave that ruling, instructing. We'll leave them with you, right? Instructing the district development, the board at the time, to go and conduct election. We also have document, a citation from the head of the board, right?
One package Gabriel.
Yeah, mandating all of the community leaders that have gone above their time limit to have. We'll leave the document with you. Have. So if I would listen to one mate guarded youth in Kwewu, and come on the radio, just taking a phone call and say, look, Sumo is doing this, Sumo is doing that. It's kind of unfortunate. So we say thank you to the Punch everything for inviting us here.
Thank you so much. Let's go over to the COS.
Yeah, thank you. And let me just wrap up on this. Our brother Fangalo, although like I said, he cried like a baby for me to talk to the lawmaker.
Yeah, but the lawmaker not helping, man. So now let's scratch that one.
But he made few issues. He talked about reports. He said that the office of the lawmaker on Joekai Mulbah reported it, but there have been 3 retreats. The last one was on April 12, 2025. So you can fact check that up. And it's even on the internet. Just Google on your phone. You can get it. Okay. And another one he said here is that